I love LeBron James.
Right.
But when we talking about athlete of the decade, that's me.
Right.
But that's me hands down.
No, I respect that.
Because how can I dominate? I dominated from, and I'm still active basically.
Right.
So we talking about from 1996 to 2020. You know what I'm saying? And I never received athlete of the decade.
Does Mayweather have a point?
All right, I definitely see that he has a point because he's a very accomplished boxer with 50 wins and 0 losses. But I could also see why LeBron has won it. I mean, when you see an NBA player jumping up and dunking on someone's head, or flying like LeBron has, and had such an impact on people, whether or not showing his own home life, where he's a excellent father, excellent role model, and also being a great athlete. I can kind of, my views is to go towards LeBron.
I see Mayweather's point, but I just feel like LeBron has more of a overreaching impact in people's lives, just worldwide, than like the same Mayweather has. And just even the sports, like if you compare the sports, there's a whole, basketball has way more views than, let's say, the sports of like boxing per se. Just like if you're talking to the amount of people that watch it, I'm not talking about just the United States alone, but like if you just watch it, the amount of views, the amount of money it garners, just off like merchandise, like he said, he has no Nike merchandise, none of that. LeBron has all of that, sneakers. So like his influence is just much more than just him just playing the sport. Or
I feel like he's a much
boxing,
more
you know what I'm
popular role model too.
Yeah, he's a much more popularized. You know what I'm saying?
Like I like Floyd Mayweather, but
He ain't no daggone role model, I'll tell you that.
He's not a role model.
And in fact, does Mayweather have a point? Hell no. And listen, I like Mayweather as a boxer and what he has done over his career. But come on, man, this is no argument over here. I mean, if you look at the stats, yes, Mayweather has earned more money than LeBron. 915 million compared to LeBron's 680 million. 8-0 in title fights. LeBron James, 3-time MVP and 3 times NBA Finals MVP in 8 straight finals. At that, LeBron James been to 8 straight finals. So it's crazy because I actually did a video, athlete of the decade, that I dropped on New Year's Eve, and I definitely had LeBron James ranked number 2, in front of Serena Williams. I had Tom Brady ranked number 1, and I had Mayweather ranked at number 10. He just greased in my top 10. But you know what? I would put this argument out here, and I made it in my video. I don't even think Mayweather's the highest rated boxer of the decade, much less trying to go outside of boxing.
Who do you have?
Who do you have?
I have the one and only Manny Pacquiao.
Nah, you can't
And
say
I
that.
have
You
my
can't put that.
reasons.
You can't put that.
You can't say that. Especially
Hold up.
You can't say that.
Hello. Good morning. Let's go. Let me tell you. First of all, let me say real quickly. All right, Pacquiao is still fighting. Mayweather retired in 2017, so Manny Pacquiao has added to his illustrious resume. And let's not forget that in 2010, Manny Pacquiao became the first ever 8 division champion ever. Hasn't been done. So yeah, I know that head-to-head, Mayweather beat Pacquiao. But was that fight interesting at all? Was that a good fight, or was that a boring prom dance?
Whose fault is that?
Mayweather made Pacquiao look like a little boy.
He made Pacquiao
But this is
not
the
be able
thing.
to hit him at all.
This is the thing. To me, Manny Pacquiao took more risks. Mayweather retired in 2017, and let's not forget, who did he retire facing? Conor McGregor. What was the fight before that? Berto. So to be honest with you, he retired in 2015, if I'm really being honest with you, because I don't know who the hell thought Berto was going to beat him, and I damn sure don't know who was on shrooms or drugs who thought McGregor would have beat Mayweather. Come on now. Let's go. Show me the money. Where the money at?
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
If you say those 2 fights didn't count, that's still 48-0.
Still, yeah.
That's
an impressive record, and especially in a fight.
What's impressive about him beating Conor McGregor?
But
a guy that with no
take that.
I mean,
experience.
you're talking about excitement, right? That brought a lot of excitement right there.
Listen, to me, this is athlete of the decade, not businessman of the decade. I know that Mayweather is good with money. I know he made a lot of money, but at the end of the day, I'm looking for it as dominance. All right, who is dominance? Yeah, you have the influence. That's part.
Always dominant right there, though.
Listen, when you ducking cats, when you waiting to fight Sugar Shane Mosley till Sugar Shane get old, all right, and then you waited 5 years to fight Manny Pacquiao when Manny Pacquiao been caught you out. I mean, to be honest with you, that's not impressive.
Old, though, and he's still winning.
Hasn't he been in the game since like 1996?
He's been here for a long time.
Something like that. I feel like, I mean, for like just 50 and 0 is very impressive.
People who is
50 and 0 is very impressive.
But
he's not in his prime. He has broken hands.
Manny Pacquiao listen, when you're talking about a decade ranking, you're talking about basically the whole decade. Mayweather's decade came to an end in 2017. Manny Pacquiao has fought, I believe, about 3-4 fights since then, and he beat the likes of Keith Thurman, who was a young welterweight in the division. I mean, that's a hard opponent. A lot of people said Keith Thurman was top 3 welterweight of the world. All right, so he beat him in a good fight. He knocked out Lucas Matisse. Manny Pacquiao has added to his resume. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if this is a decade rank, I'm not talking about the greatest of all time.
I mean, he
between
added
the
to
two.
his resume because he had to add to his resume.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
Manny
he
Pacquiao's
did.
41. He could have retired with Mayweather.
He took someone else. So.
You see, the reason why I like Pacquiao is because Manny Pacquiao is not with the politics. Manny Pacquiao comes to fight. He's with Mayweather, his style, I understand his style, but it gets annoying at times. At the end of this, it's boxing, not dodgeball. Now you see me, now you don't. It's boxing. Manny Pacquiao is always going to bring it to you.
Hit and not get hit.
And with Manny Pacquiao, because he always comes to you, yes, it was in a loss, in an unexpected knockout with Marquez. Because at the end of the day, Manny Pacquiao takes more risks than Mayweather. Mayweather took less risks. He fought lesser opponents. And he retired in 2017. That's why Manny Pacquiao is higher than Mayweather on my list. So to say that you're even better than LeBron James in this decade, to me, is unintelligent, to be honest with you. I think...
You can say that.
I'll throw this at you. I'll say Stephen Curry is closer to LeBron James of athlete of this decade than Mayweather is close to LeBron James.
Nah.
That's
tough. That's
the
tough.
mic drop
like,
right there. Let's go. I got y'all thinking. That's what we
tough.
do here.
That's tough because like,
I mean, Steph Curry changed the game of basketball.
Hello.
But
if eliminated the center position, the traditional center position, if you can't shoot threes and you're big, you're not going to survive. Not like that. You see Andre Drummond bouncing around.
But then again, like, it hasn't been that long that that change happened. Like, it's been like a matter of like what, less than 5 years.
Yeah.
So you can't really give him
the body of work within these 5 years.
Championships.
Championships. He won 3 rings. 2 MVPs. First ever unanimous MVP added to that. And he I mean, the body of work.
Body of work in this from 2010 to 17 is very impressive.
I can't count 17, man. McGregor is not body of work. Bird was not body. So we talking about Mayweather is from probably like 2010 to 2015, which is 5 years, equal to the 5 years of Steph Curry. And to me, Stephen Curry, I would take a unanimous MVP in my sport. I would take championships in my sport. So that's why I say Steph Curry is more closer to LeBron than Mayweather is.
That's tough. I don't know.
Don't get me wrong. Prime Mayweather is the fan that I am of Mayweather. Was Prime Mayweather when he fought the likes of Zab Judah, when he fought the likes of even Sugar Shane.
He was making them all look like a bunch of kids.
He was making them look silly.
Yeah.
But towards the ending of Mayweather's career, which was in this decade, I seen Mayweather fight lesser opponents. All right, because it came more of a check to him. And I like competition. At the end of the day, if it's more about a check to you, then say that. To me, Mayweather, in this interview alone with Drink Champs, I've seen a lot of excuses. Listen, I'm one of the people that I'm real. If I'm a fan of you, I'm going to say when you're wrong. I'm not going to act like I'm Stevie Wonder to the Wonder. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of things in this interview that was excuses. To me, I just seen Mayweather, it became more about a streak and winning and making money than it was boxing. With Manny Pacquiao, I didn't get that. With Manny Pacquiao, I seen boxing. I want to fight. I'm 41. I just got my bachelor's degree. I still want to fight. He's signing up for more fights in 2020. Mayweather, he just said he want to fight 2 UFC fighters. Ain't nobody want to see you fighting UFC fighters because you're not a UFC fighter. And then to make it where you're actually doing under boxing rules and not kicking and judicial, it's basically boxing. Why not fight a boxer?
I mean, they got views though.
So that's where we in. Now we just talked about journalism. It's all about the views now. That's what it is. It's all about the views.
I mean,
Clickbait.
athletics are
DJ Flag.
Athletics
You want
are
me
for
to get in here.
Like
Athletics are for entertainment.
The main reason why athletics are very important is that it has a very huge entertainment value. So like, if he feels like he won the entertainment aspect, he wants to get paid. You can't blame him for that.
If he wants an entertainment value and to make easy money, that's why you got the WWE when there's acting and all that sort where he can make an easy bag like he did when he went against the Big Show.
That would be way much of a disrespect for him because like he's still a professional fighter. So if he feels like
How
fighting
is he a
professionally,
professional fighter?
he says he has a registered as a professional fighter. So if
Listen, Mayweather's retired. Like I said, he retired in 2017. Manny Pacquiao is my highest rated boxer, and I say LeBron James is clearly, to me this is not even a debate, easily athlete of the decade over Mayweather. Mayweather has had an impressive resume, especially in the early part of this decade, with impressive wins over Shane Mosley, Miguel Cotto, and a young Canelo Alvarez. The super fight with Manny Pacquiao was nothing but a slow prom dance in which Mayweather won prom king. However, with wins over guys like Berto and MMA fighter McGregor leaves more to be desired for me as a boxing fan. Mayweather is Forbes' highest paid athlete of the decade, so it's only fair to have Money Mayweather making it rain in my top 10. Though the early 2010s was a little bit out of Pacquiao's prime, Manny has had impressive wins over Antonio Margarito, Sugar Shane Mosley, Joshua Clottey, etc. Pacquiao also became the first ever 8th division champion in 2010, which is quite the accomplishment. Manny did suffer some unexpected defeats to Marquez, Timothy Bradley, which was a robbery, Mayweather, and Jeff Horn. However, I am hesitant to punish Manny because he chose to take more chances and wasn't afraid to have an L on his record. I'd rather fighters take chances rather than be concerned with an undefeated record, and that's why Manny Pacquiao is my highest rated boxer on this list. Manny has resurrected since them defeats, by the way, by defeating Lucas Matisse via TKO in the 7th round, and also at the age of 40, he is still going on strong with a recent defeat of welterweight champion Keith one-time Thurman.